My biggest surprise has been the Raiders. Still have got 3 buys to go. They're locked into the top 4. I love the way they play. They play a different style to everyone else. They've got young players and experienced players all over the park. And I just love the way they play. They know their DNA. They're an example of their coach. They compete. I just love the way they play. They offload the ball. They're fast, they're young, and they're fearless. I think they'll go close to winning the comp. They'll be thereabouts. I've got to say, that young hooker, Owen Paddy, is an absolute superstar of the future. He's an absolute superstar.
Well, you look at how green their spine was. Ethan Sanders, Ethan Strange, Owen Paddy,
KO Weeks.
KO Weeks.
So in 4 or 5 years' time, that will be the best spine in the competition. Well done to the Raiders, the way they've planned, the way they've recruited. There's a plan. There's a plan for what they're doing.
So they're currently sitting second on the ladder at the moment. Do you see them as genuine premiership contenders?
For sure.
Can win the grand final?
Yep, fully fit, for sure. Tarpon, he's such a good player.
I reckon what they did against the Roosters.
Yeah.
The Roosters were playing good, putting pressure on, all of a sudden they just turned it on. They scored the try off tackle 1. And that's what they've got, which a lot of other teams don't have, is they've got unbelievable speed. They've got 3 or 4 just blokes that are out-and-out speedsters. The fullback's electric.
Winger.
Savage is electric.
Is on the right side. The young winger they got from St George, Illawarra.
Tamani.
Holy smokes, no one can tackle him.
Honestly, you think about some of the games and some of the finishes that they've had this season as well. That's the thing.
Fearless.
Absolutely, they're playing with zero fear, and it doesn't they don't get ahead of themselves, or they don't get, you can see some teams, put their heads down when they're trailing. It's like they've just got this constant belief.
The only one who's got any fear is the Viking on the sideline when Ricky's tickling his ribs. Eric the Viking.
Eric the Viking. We're going to get him on.
We're going to get him on.
We're gonna have, you know what? At the end of the season,
he'll have like your suction cup things all over his ribs.
But I don't know whether we need to explain that one. It's just cupping. Freddie, what's your biggest surprise so far?
Well, mine's the team that is equal with the Raiders, and it's the Warriors. And the big thing about the Warriors is they've been renowned for years about just sometimes mentally going a bit soft when the games got tight. They've won 6 games this year by 6 points or less. And the little halfback, Luke Metcalf, 2 years ago, he's pretty much injured for most of last year. He had a great season with Sean Johnson, and it just feels like he's taken responsibility. And you talk about Canberra, these blokes are littered with young blokes. Hella Seaman, the back rower, Leitao, the centre, Pompey, like all these blokes are all under 23, some of them 18, 19 years old. They are just weapons. Weapons.